Let's get straight to it. Why is it that the Minnesota Vikings is the most slept on franchise in the whole NFL? And the only reason why I'm saying that is because I feel like we made so many offseason moves that I feel like could potentially get us in the playoffs in 2024. I know you're like, what? Playoffs? Playoffs? Nah, bruh. Nah, that's probably what you're thinking. I understand all that, but I just feel like big things is popping in Minnesota, man, and little things is stopping. Let me say this real quick. Let me explain what I mean. We traded for the 23rd overall pick, right? We gave up the 42nd overall pick in 2024, 188 overall pick in 2024, and a future second round pick in 2025 to get that 23rd overall pick, which is excellent. That gives us so many options in this year's draft to trade up for a quarterback or stick and pick, get the best defensive tackle, get the best quarterback that drops to us or who falls to us. You know what I mean? Instead of giving up everything to go get that one player, even though I'm not hating on that. Go get your guy if that's your guy. But there's so many options that gives us. But that's not even all that we did this offseason, right? So we agreed to sign Shaq Griffin. We also signed Jonah Williams. We signed center/guard Dan Feeney, which I think that's a solid underrated pickup. But Shaq Griffin is a solid corner. I think that is a great move, a good move. A veteran in that cornerback room. I still feel like we might, I know this might sound crazy. I just did a mock draft. I still feel like we should draft a cornerback in the first round. I know people were like, yo, we got to get that defensive tackle. Yes, we can trade back a little bit. If we trade back a little bit and still stay in the first and get an additional second round pick, we can use that second round pick to get our defensive tackle. But I still think we need a corner. Some way, somehow. Free agency or whatever. We need to get another corner. A dominant alpha corner. That's what we need. So we also got Jerry Tillery. You know what I mean? And I'm not like, oh, he's going to be able to stop the run. He's not that. He's more of a lineman, defensive lineman that can get after the passer. But he needs to work on stopping the run. We signed Trent Sherfield. We'll see what he can do, wide receiver. We signed quarterback Sam Darnold. He has a lot of potential. He was the 3rd overall pick by the Jets, I believe. I'm not saying he's going to do crazy good because, honestly, I want our rookie quarterback to play after week 3 or something, maybe even sooner than that. Maybe he can even play week 1. But I'm just saying, Sam Darnold isn't a scrub. I think with this team that he has around him, he's going to shock. I don't want to say shock because he has the talent. He has the arm talent. I think it's more of a confident thing. I think it's more of a mindset thing with Sam Darnold because I really feel like he can make pretty much any throw. But he has the weapons around him on this team. Like Justin Jefferson made Nick Mullins look really good. You know what I'm saying? TJ Hockenson when he comes back from his ACL injury. And, Jordan Addison. And then we're going to have a running game. Hopefully. And I'm just kind of ranting right now because I'm just thinking like people are sleeping on the Minnesota Vikings like we not about that life. Like we don't stand on business. We standing on business in this offseason. We about to do something great. I really feel like that. And let them sleep on us because when we come up and we play y'all, when we play the Lions, I'm talking about the division. I ain't talking about the other people, all the other teams. I'm talking about our division. We trying to win our division, right? You know what I mean? Baby steps, win a division, and then go from there. But I'm not, like, the Lions are good. I'm not even going to sit here and be like, oh, the Lions are scrubs. They're good. Jared Goff is he's all right. They have a good running game. They have a pretty good defense. Their defensive line is all that in the bag of chips. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and hate. I know what they have. But to sit here and say that the Vikings are not going to improve from last year, our defense definitely improved. Let me just keep talking about what we got going on. So we got Sam Darnold. We got Blake Cashman, linebacker. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, that man is a baller, bro. He makes plays. Wherever that football is, that's where he's at. Jonathan Grenard, like, that was a very good pickup, bro. That was a very good pickup. Like, I'm not going to say he's going to be better than Daniil Hunter. I'm not saying all that. But he's solid. He's a little bit younger, and he had a career year last season. We're going to see. I know he's going to do good with the Vikings. I'm not going to sit here and say that he's going to have a down year because he got his money. I'm not going to go that route. I believe in what this organization is doing, honestly. Especially, I believe in Brian Flores. That coaching ability of Brian Flores is going to have him doing some. He's going to have another career year. I'm trying to tell you, Jonathan Gennard. And then outside linebacker Andrew Van Ginkel. That's another player that played under Brian Flores, and he knows what he's capable of, and he's a freaking monster. He's a beast. That's another player. Like, people got to put some respect on what Kwesi is cooking up on that defensive side of the ball, and even on the offensive side of the well, I'm not going to say offensive because we didn't really do nothing on the offensive side of the ball to keep it all the way 1,000. But, no, we did not. That's not even true because we did sign Aaron Jones. We did sign Sam Darnold. We did sign Brandon Powell. You know what I mean? And we even signed a kicker. You feel me? John Parker. And I know y'all probably laughing. A kicker, Mike. Well, yes, a kicker because for some reason, special teams when it comes to kicking. I'm not talking about punt returns. I'm not talking about any of that. You know what I mean? For some reason, it's like our kickers just be iffy, man. I'm not going to come at them, but I'm just keeping it 1,000. I'm keeping it real. But yo,
Mike Sports Vibes. Thank you for vibing with me.
If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. That like button is definitely going down. I am a hybrid sports fan from PA, Philly, everything besides football. Y'all, as you can see, I am a diehard Minnesota Viking fan. I love the Vikings. But yeah, it's definitely going down this season coming up because I'm going to try my hardest to figure out how to go. Because I'm going to do play-by-play for all the games this upcoming season, or most of the games this upcoming season. So yeah, join the YouTube family. And it's definitely going down. Let's go. But yeah, he's doing a lot of good things, man. People are sleeping on the Minnesota Vikings like they're not doing anything. And like the Lions, of course, they're the top dog in the division. Bears, they're going to have the number 1 overall pick, and I believe they have the 9th overall pick. They're going to be good as well. Their defense is very good as well. We're going to see, man. The Lions and the Packers, I mean. The Packers are solid. Jordan Love is coming to his own. He looks like he might end up being the best quarterback in the division right now. Maybe. The debate. It could be Jared Goff or Jordan Love, but in my opinion, it's the quarterback that we get. Whoever we get, if it's Bo Nix, he the best quarterback. I'm going to speak it into existence, y'all. I'm speaking into existence. I'm not going to think no negative thoughts about who we get. I'm optimistic for whatever we do. We trade up, or we trade back and we get Michael Penix Jr. or Bo Nix or whatever we do. Spencer Rattler. I'm just saying. But I just feel like people are sleeping on us, man. And I feel like it's disrespectful. And I had to talk my talk about this because it's like, yo, why do we always have to take a couple of years? Oh, we're going to be bad for a couple of years. Why we always got to be like that? Why we got to think like that? Why can't it be like, all right, we lost Kirk Cousins. We lost our starting quarterback. We go on draft our quarterback, and he might do good. You know what I mean? If the system around our quarterback is good, I'm pretty sure our quarterback's going to look good. That's how confident I am. And I feel like I was saying about the defense is going to be tremendously better than it was last season, right? And on top of that, I'm hoping that we address some things maybe on the offensive line, meaning like we kind of did Dan Feeney. I'm not really sure how good he is. I have to look him up. He might be like a rotation, like just in case someone get hurt. But I just hope we could address that center position in particular. Guard is Ed Ingram. I think he's going to have another good season. He had a pretty good season last year. So I'm salute to him. You know what I mean? Salute to him last season. We might have to drop another guard maybe in the later runs. I don't know. But I just don't want people to be so like down on like, yo, we're going to be in last in the division. I don't think that's the case, man. We might be second in our division. We might be first in our division. But I know for a fact we're not going to be last, and we're going to be better than what people think we're going to be. Like, people got us not winning more than 8 games. People got us winning 6 games. I'm not going for it, y'all. I'm not going for it. Just the defense alone is going to keep us in most of the games. It's really the offense. Can the offense score enough points? And, yeah, score enough points to win. That's pretty much what it comes down to. And will Kevin O'Connell, in his mistakes he made last season when he just gave up on the run, Even though it was easy to give up on the run when you had the running game you had last season. No disrespect to my bull, Madison, but we got Aaron Jones now. So we got Aaron Jones. We have Ty Chandler. Maybe McBride might get some opportunity. I'm not really sure. Maybe we might draft another running back. Don't know. I even put it out there a few weeks ago about bringing back Dalvin Cook. I mean, people was like, nah, we're not doing that. We're not getting old court. We're not going to get an old running back. I'm just saying, like, they're just putting it out there. Not saying it's going to happen, but I'm just trying to make sure that if we establish that run, we use the screen game. Screen game, please. Kevin O'Connell, add the screen game to the Minnesota Vikings offense, not tight end screen. When I say screen game, I'm talking about the RB. RB. Throw the ball to the RB, right? Use him or a wide receiver screen. That's cool too. But come on, man. These tight end screens was negative yards most of the time. Don't do it no more, Kevin O'Connell. Don't do it. But that's all I got to really say, man. I just want y'all to be optimistic and just know that the Vikings is making a lot of good moves that the Vikings might surprise some people, man. I'm trying to tell you, 2024, Skol to the bowl. Let's go, Vikings. I'm out.
This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.